Happy New Year, everybody. This is a new year, 2025. What a start of a year to show you this fabulous place and taking some videos for you to get inspired and to get you started this 2025. Taking you to the Lake Mead, Las Vegas once again, showing you the spectacular view, especially this beautiful place. Life is about creating. It is your journey. You are the muse, the main character of the story. And why not create one? Life is not going to wait around for you. This is your time. If you have been putting off your goals and dreams and visions that you always dreamed of, I will encourage you that this year should be the year for you to step out of your comfort zone, to see the beauty, the hidden gems right around your corner where you live. You might be surprised of what you'll find. This fabulous place, it looks like magical. There's a story behind every location. What'd you get? Chocolate milkshake. Okay, bon appetit. Enjoy. So, came back today, as you have seen me do. My son and I were venturing out again to the Las Vegas trip. It was still busy, and I don't want to get into the bad news of this world. 2025 is here. Officially, it's January 1st that I'm recording this. To all of you who usually like to set goals or New Year's resolution for this year, and I have some tips for you. These are the books that I've read from previous month along the way of what does it take to have goals and New Year's resolution. My word for this year, or a statement for this year, is do more of what I love. So you can choose whatever word you have, maybe just one word. What is the book about The Alchemist that says about there's a language that the world, that everyone understood. It's the language of enthusiasm, of things accomplished with love and purpose. And I think that's so true, because without enthusiasm in life, then there's really no point of doing something. Enthusiasm is, sometimes it will motivate you out of bed. It's a different story when you are really just passionate about what you do. But what do you do when the going is hard? Most of us, we like to start something, which is half of the battle. You know, we love to start something, we get motivated, and at the very beginning, it's exciting. With anything in life, you purchase something and you would want to wear it over and over again because you love the purchase. But at the same time, it will dwindle. You know, it will going to just become an old stuff. It's just an old purse, an old clothes, and then you move on to something. So I think being enthusiastic, or enthusiasm, it's really the ingredient of to make your life keep going. It's like the butter. It is the oil still running per se, because when the going is hard, when the tough things is going to, anything in life, which is marriages, relationship, business, raising children, or whatever it is, or going to school, or whatever you're trying to build in this lifetime, you're going to eventually have a hard days. You're going to have some days that you're going to doubt yourself. You're going to have some hard days. You're going to question, is it even worth it? Should I just stop right now? What am I doing? Who am I kidding? These negative thoughts really are one of the things that you also have to tackle. One of the things that I also have to really learn is to learn about what are the thought patterns that I'm trying to tell myself that these are lies versus the truth. So these are just the things that people don't want to talk about, the hard stuff. How do you be realistic of how to pursue your dreams realistically? Because it's easy to say, I have a New Year's resolution and these are the things that I want to do. So enthusiasm, be enthusiastic, no matter how hard it may get. You have to remind yourself of you have come this far, and you did not quit, and you're still here, and every day is a journey, and you just have to treat it one day at a time. And also is that when you are dealing with some kind of a problem, especially when building something from scratch and you see that nobody is supporting you, you feel as though this journey is that you're on your own, you're all alone, nobody understands you. People might think you're crazy, especially inside your family. They don't understand that you are taking a different route, steps ahead, and it's okay. I think I got to learn to more be aware of that truth, that there are people in our lives that are really just not in the same level as us. They are in the slow growth. They are a very slow learner. And maybe you are the person who is just want to keep on going, keep on grinding, keep on pushing yourself harder. But unfortunately, we do have people in our lives that they don't want to do the work. They don't want to put the effort. They want to remain stagnant, and they're okay with it. This is the kind of life that they want for themselves. And that's why sometimes it's very hard to accept, because here you are trying to create something and you expect people to understand or to support you or to just be on the same level. But at the same time, it's just not realistic. And I think it will save you a lot of disappointment. It's going to save you a lot of heartache and headache, because here you are trying to say to yourself or trying to convince them of why are you not, seeing what I'm trying to do here. Because some people, as I said, may not understand why, what you're doing, or why are you doing the things that you're doing, especially when you are the person in your family or in your circle who had finally stepped out of that and who decided to do something better with your life. So for them, it's unconventional. For them, it's odd. For them, it's really weird, because now all of a sudden you're trying to be different and you're trying to do something apart from what they're used of you doing. So these are the challenges. And Challenges are important in life, because without challenges, you're never going to be able to grow, and you're never going to be able to push yourself, and you don't know your limitations and what you're capable of doing. And so it's important that as you set your goal for 2025, you must know that you're the only one who is in control. It all comes down to your choice. It all comes down to be honest with yourself and to really understand, what am I trying to achieve? You may not get it right away, and that's fine. You have to be patient with yourself. It doesn't really have to be one day and says, I got to figure this out. And if it doesn't work out, I'm a failure. So these are the things that I want you to understand, that a failure is just part of being being successful. I've heard it so many times from people. Before you really get to the point of success, you're going to stumble, you're going to fall along the way. But the thing is, you just don't give up. You don't quit, because life is about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about learning as you go, and it's trial and error. It's about, trying to understand really who you are. And when you truly are not afraid of putting yourself out there, to be vulnerable, to show people truly that you do have some kind of struggle in life, you are relatable. You are a person that you're really don't have the perfect version of yourself, because it's not realistic. And so these are just the things that I want you to think about in 2025 when you set up some goals. If you think that life is really hard, life is hard. And I'm not even going to shy away from saying that life is complicated. Relationships are hard. Anything in life is hard. But the thing is, what keeps you going? And that's what I just said, being enthusiastic, being courageous, learning to trust in the process, and to not quit on your dreams and goals, and to really find out your purpose and dreams. And that's exactly, you owe this much to yourself, because as I always say, life is too short and you only have one life to live. You cannot do redo. I don't know. You have to tell me a person that says they have done redo, because I haven't met someone that said, I was, here many centuries ago and I came back and I can redo this whole life. I got to meet that person yet, but I have never found anyone. But this is what life is all about. It's about the creation part. It is about being curious as a child. According to C.S. Lewis, and I'm going to leave here, you got to have a mind, even the Bible says this, a like-minded child. You need to have a child spirit who keeps on being curious, being creative. At the same time, you got to be mature in your mind. You put away the childish things about life. You put away the childish things about how you think, and you also have to be wise. You need to have discernment, especially today. Not everything that you see on TV are reliable. Not everybody who's going to give you advice is trustworthy. You really have to pray hard and understand who these people are. Are they really trustworthy, reliable? You cannot just take people as a face value, because word is cheap, talk is cheap. What resonates the most is the action. And I am sick and tired of people saying, I'm going to do more of this, but less action. And they have nothing to prove. And they haven't really changed a bit about themselves. They just want to talk. And as I said, I'm going to do more instead of talk more in this year of 2025. My goal is to, do more of what I love. And so thank you so much for your love and support. And to those of you who have not subscribed yet, please feel free to do so. You know exactly who you are. But I am so happy for all the